Hey, you doers, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the base. Check out this is how we do things, baby. And get it again. Again. And today's topic that we're talking about today is, and this is the man I was back. You know what it is, know what it is, know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Part the ball, preach on. I'm gonna make this video, man. Just go along, get along, man. And people still drink the Kool-Aid. One thing, Harvey, man, I saw your video, man. But I'm gonna say this to you. Our people is scared. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not our people, it's everybody scared now. They know it's not about black and white. They know it's not about gays and straight. They know it's not about God or don't believe in God at all. It's about these men and women that we put our faith and trust to people. What I meant when I'm talking about this broken down system and broken promise out the system. That's the problem, Harvey. That's the problem. But see, people gonna do this. We're gonna hope and pray and make things gonna go away. I know my folks. I know how whites and everybody, other race of people will do this. We'll pretend like nothing. But you know what my father told me? You have to worry about yourself now. In other words, be selfish. And that's what most people are doing now. Being selfish. That's what it's about. It's not about selfless no more. It's not about that. People don't give a damn. They don't care what goes on in the news and on history. They don't care about that. Now, quite a few people do care. But everybody else, half of them going to be dead and gone anyway. Half of these people going to be in the streets. Half of these people going to be locked up in jail. Like they really give a damn. These politicians and those who run in power don't give a damn about what's going on. No one cares. It's not just the people. It's the system messed up as well. So it's the system and the people got to take responsible what goes on with their lives if they choose to. But the rest of the people, they're gonna go along, get along. They is, because a lot of people, they rather be a part evil instead of fighting against it. And I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the same thing that people want to believe in Jesus. I mean, I was looking at this article, not article. I was just searching out of the web, and I saw this woman have a quote old say, trying to say that she can live without man, with a man without God, you can live without king. And I tell you, religion is messed up our women. I ain't gonna lie to you. I say that's a dumb bitch that think like that. She don't need a no good man that do her wrong, but them same no good men, they'll stuck with them because they look at it, they got a baby by them. How I know? Because I used to like a woman at that time. Now she got a damn kid, and I don't got no children. But see, us as black men, we had no other choice but to deal with it. Why? Because we allow it to happen. Women continue to go on to this because they look at that. This is what it is. Because we taught that sex is bad, and especially Christians. But why is it that you got these pastors, these men and women molesting children in the church? And don't get me started that none of that is not going on in church, because it's probably have. If it ain't going on to the black church or the white church. See, this the thing. I have a problem with religion. No, get me wrong. I don't have a problem with God. I believe if you believe in higher purpose, higher power, God be with you all the way. I'd rather pray at home because I have to practice what I preach, and everybody else need to do the same. What really bothers me, man, we don't want to fight against evil. We'd rather be a part of it. See, I got to make change for me. You have to make change for you. But the rest of the world, they're going to do what they want. That's just the way it is. Some people don't believe in God, and that's fine. They just don't believe in it. But they wait till they get a certain age. Now you want to change all of a sudden. They should have thought about that when they was in their 20s, because your 20s is your messed up years, man. Your 20s, when you turn 26 and 27, you know you 28, 29, you know what you want more in life. But when you turn 21, 22, 23, and 25, that's going to mess up. But really messed up is these damn teenagers. These teenagers are so far gone, man. But they trying to find a way. But I understand what you're saying, though, because, like I said, we're not going to do anything about this. We're not. As long as we just going to go along and get along ever since Obama get in there. And I'm happy to see a brother in there. But at the same time, I know where I at. Trust me. I know it ain't going to get better. It's not. It's not going to get better because we in 2014 and it's going to be 2015 next year. We ain't got enough time left because that show you right there. I don't know about Obama or not. I can't even judge the man, be honest with you. But I will tell you this. Let's just say Obama and Bush are connection. Let's just say, and whites and blacks wouldn't believe it. Man, it's the truth. It's in that damn Bible. It just says that white people are the tribe of Jacob, black people are the tribe of Ham, and Asians are the tribe of Shem. If they will look it up, it will say right there. White people been misled and misused just as much as black people, just as much as Asians, just as much as Latinos and Middle East and Native Americans. Look what they did to Native Americans. They killed them off and mixed up with the Latins. And Latins all come from Europeans and blacks and some Asian. But the three original race right there is white, black, and Asian. No one knows who the first original people. But they'll tell you it's whites. I used to think this. But why is it says that black can produce any color, even white? Why is it said that? Because I never heard a white person could produce black. Never. That explains why whites adopted black children. That explains it. But I never heard black people adopting white children. Not to say they have it. If they have it, it'd be something. But if a white person do produce black children, I'm thinking it could be possible if you believe. It doesn't matter who the first original people are not. Everybody became the original last and the original first. Because we only one race is matter. It's a human race. But all this black and white shit these people talking about, they need to go fuck themselves. Because my father fall into this stuff. My father knows that there's a different types of Latinos. You know, there's different types of them. Just like there's different types of blacks, there's different types of whites. I can't sit there and say whose race is not. Anybody can be racist, even our people. And I know what some people going to say. Oh, blacks can't be racist. Are you sure? Because who the one always say the white blue-eyed devils and justify what'd you say? Discriminate if they can discriminate blacks and discriminate gays just as much as they discriminate whites. It's the same damn thing. It's the same thing, just like you discriminate against women. I don't hate women, but I understand why they do the things they do. I really, fellas, we can't be hated on. We have to learn by our mistakes. But I will tell you this. I don't know all the answers, but I know the answers as much as I could. But I will tell you this, man. People going to continue to go along, get along. And we like to pretend nothing is wrong. Like we ain't did nothing wrong. It's just like bully a person. When you keep bullying on that person, it's going to come back on you. Why you think people go to church? Because some of the things they did with their cause of their sin, what they done. As a human being, you have to look at it. I have to learn by mistakes and do something better. One thing about me, I have to learn from it. But don't wait till you get a certain amount of age. Do it early. And I'm going to say this to you for the young people. Do it when you're 18 or your 20s. But don't do your late 20s and your and early 30s and late 30s and early 40s and the late 40s. It's going to be too late. You only get one chance and two chances in life. A third chance, you're on your own. You only get one steps and two steps of life. But that third step, you on your own. That's the only step you can take the far as you go. But only step you can when you go far as this reach to go or not to go. But I tell you this, man, I understand why we do this. I think a lot of us are afraid. It's okay to be afraid because plus you have to challenge these things. You have to challenge the issues. See, we judge of people behind based upon race. We judge people that are based on beauty looks. We judge of people based on religions, higher purpose belief. We judge on sexual sexuality, sexual preferences. We judge on between a man and a woman. We judge on people believe in God or believe they own God, believe in Satan, or don't believe in Satan. It tells you right there why you think these violence are going up. Because they keep messing with people. And I'm going to say this. If they stop messing with people, violence will be creasing down. But there's a group of people who don't want that to happen. They like this special. They like that. That shows you how bad people is. Because good people keep involved with these bad folks. Look, I understand that's their family. But it's up to the bad folks got to change this. Because they caused this problem. They have to fix this. For to keep the peace between good and evil. Other than that, it will never be bridge the gap, the balance between the road of good and the road of evil. It ain't gonna happen. So Harvey, that brings you a question. The only reason why we go along, get along, because we have no other choice but to go along, get along. Me, I just can't, because I know there's a lot of answers need to be answered, and I will find it for years to come, but not now, none to then. But you got to be more careless and selfish, because nowadays this is why that families are being turned apart. This is why brothers and sisters turn against one another. This is why relationships are turning. The relationships are not being completely and being completely to that person. Till you understand that partner, she had to, to that partner understand you. Then you can finally be completed. But other than that, it's not going to change. And people got to respect certain fence. Gays got to respect the straight people fence, and straight people have respect the gay fence. People got to have their own space. And that's the only way gays and straight ever going to get along. Other than they can't get along. Same thing, race. As long as you date outside your race, do it for the right reason. Because there's a group of people who don't want their race to die out. That explains all these damn racism going on. That explains, because every race been colonized. They did Africa, they did Europe, they did Asia, they did Latin country, they did Middle East country, they did the Islanders country. That explains why these things are going on. Even the military, some of the things they were doing. Don't give me respect. I paid the troops of the military. I respect, because we wouldn't have the opportunity if it wasn't for them. But they did some questionable things for the mistakes they made. That happens to any country. I love America. I can't worry about what's out there. I got to worry about here. Worry about myself now. But the thing is, only one voice can change the difference, make a difference. If I can do something, guess what? You can do something too. That's the only way this is going to change. Other than then, things will never change. But you have to make it change it. All right? So stop, go against one another, and start connect the bonds one another. For it can close up the gap between the bridge between good and evil. Other than that, it will be no other like no other. It's not who you are, it's what you choose to be. And remember that, and don't forget what I tell you. Always remember that. And that's all I got to say about that. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic, Chuck of the Deuces. How we do, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right? Peace, and I'm out.